everybody was pretty blown away by your performance tonight, but how about you? How did you feel you performed this evening?
Hey, what's up, guys? Nice to see you after fight. You know, like, when I talk about, like, beginning of this week, when I say I can fight with Tony, and after a couple hours, if you give me rest, I can fight with Conor. Like, people think I'm trash talking, right? Like, now I'm just finished fight with one of the best striker in UFC today, right? I fight with him and stand-up wrestling, like 15-minute war. But I still fresh, you know, and I think now I can take one more fight. You know, I feel great. Thank you, guys.
Very nice. You know, obviously it's been a long time for you. Did you feel any rust at all? Was it uncomfortable? What was the feeling as the fight started out?
Before fight, I talked with Javier Mendez. Javier said you have to focus on fight. You're smiling, you're relaxing. Let's focus on fight. But I told him, I'm focused, coach. Don't worry. I wanna enjoy with this time, because last time I fight in November 1 year ago, and I wanna a little bit enjoy. And you know, between every fight, I improve myself. This is what I'm talking about. And when I go to the cage today, I show how I improve my striking game, my relaxing, because relaxing is most important. When you go to the cage, you have to fight, relax, you know. But you cannot be relaxed if you have, like, you know, if you don't compete with high level guys. Like in training, in sparring, you have to fight, you know, with high level guys after confidence is coming, you know. I feel my time is come, you know. Now I'm 29 years old. I feel great everywhere, about my power, about my grappling, my wrestling, my striking. And I kick a couple times Barboza too, you know. People think he's gonna kick me. I kick him too, you know, and thank you.
You walked over, after the fight was over, you had a moment in the cage, and then you walked over to Dana White and had a brief conversation with him. Can we ask you kind of what you said and what he replied?
After the first round, I tell him, hey, Dana, you wanna talk with me? He said, yes, let's go. And I think about, let's do this one more round like this, and after I wanna say to him something. And after second round, I tell him, what do you think about performance? He said, I'm sure you're gonna take this. And you know, like, I wanna enjoy, when I go to the cage, you know, I wanna enjoy. And when I almost take back Edson Barboza, Mark Henry told him, hey, don't give him back. And I told Mark Henry, hey, you're right, don't give me back. You know, like, I'm literally talking to, you know, this is not trash talking. This is real deal, you know. And I enjoy with that. And that's why I do this.
And last thing for me, Khabib, it sounds like you're almost more interested or think that the fight with Tony Ferguson makes more sense right now. But, you know, if Conor McGregor does say, hey, I'm willing to take this fight, I want to put the real title on the line, does that interest you?
Conor need to deserve this. Because real belt is 25-0. This is real belt. Other all fake belts. You know, but to be honest, I think real belt have Tony Ferguson. Conor, he have only one fight in UFC, 155, he champion. He beat all the Eddie Alvarez, you know, like. He's good fighter, but he's not champion. He's good fighter. I think a lot of people can beat him in 155. This is my opinion. This is my opinion. I think a lot of people can beat him. And you know, he have good boxing, good timing, but he don't have wrestling. He don't have grappling, he don't have conditioning, but he have real belt. Because this is not about him, because UFC won this. And he come to lightweight and fight one time, and he's real champion. This is a little bit crazy, I think. Thank you.
Yeah, Khabib, over here, to your left. Mabruk on the win and the baby. Congratulations. You kept this under wraps. You fought on the day that you became a father for the second time. What was that like for you to wake up to that news, and when did you find out that your wife had given birth?
When Conor supposed to like become like father, he talked about this all year, all like, you know, like about his like when his baby coming, all MMA fans waiting for him, you know. But I know I have to stay busy. I have a lot of injuries, and that's why I come here, stay here a couple months, living in San Jose, California, stay focused, training, and today I become father, win, you know, like 25 and all, take bonus, you know, like today I have a very good day, I think. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is there a reason? I think most people didn't even know you had a daughter. You've kept this very quiet, that your private life, I don't even know a lot of people knew you were married. Why is that?
Because, you know, I want to protect my family from media, from other, like, you know, sometimes media good, but sometimes media is crazy. And, you know, like, you cannot be very good all the time with media. Sorry guys, but I say it true, right? But I don't want like people watch on my kids, family all the time. This is my life, you know. I am tired about this. Of course, that's why I protect my family from media. I don't want to post like everything, oh it's my daughter, my wife, I want to protect from this. And my father know, my mother know I have a daughter, you know, my brother know, my best friends know, and I think my grandfather know too. Thank you.
And just one more for you. So this is the first time we get a chance to talk to you since you made the weight. Can you tell us, now that it happened, how the weight cut was, and do you feel that as a result of the weight cut, you performed even better this time around?
You know guys, I never have problem with weight cut. My problem is my number one enemy is injuries, because I train so hard. You know, I train so I'm not training like other UFC fighters. I'm training so hard, and my training partners know, like my close people know about this. And last couple of years I try to change something, and I think I do this very well. And I changed a lot of things, but I never have problem with weight cut. You know, now I'm healthy. For this camp I'm coming like my healthiest period ever. You know, like everywhere I'm healthy, inside, like outside, in like knees, back, like everything is healthy. And when I'm beginning this training camp I feel good, you know, and that's why I make weight. And when I'm healthy I always make weight, but now I hope next year I'm gonna stay busy, stay healthy, no injuries, and I wanna fight April, May before Ramadan. After I wanna fight September, and I wanna fight December. This is my plan. I want to fight 2018 3 times. If not injuries come, you know, like, I hope, inshallah. Thank you.
Could be right in front of you. Congratulations. First thing I wondered, Mike Tyson was sitting right there. Did you talk to him when you walked out of the ring, or talk to him afterward?
Yeah, I talked with him last time when I was in Vegas. I met with him inside his house. He invited me. You know, I am big fan. You know, like Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, and I wanna be greatest like these guys. Not only inside the cage. Outside too, you know, like champion is not like if you become champion, this is not everything. You have to be greatest outside too, you know, like Muhammad Ali is perfect, for example. Like in mixed martial arts I like watching like how people moving around, like Fedor, like George St. Pierre, like these guys, but you cannot do a lot of crazy stuff outside the cage. But even you beat everybody inside the cage. You have to be champion outside and inside. And these guys, like Mike Tyson, very big motivation for me.
To know that a guy like Tyson that's accomplished so much, you describe how much a fan of his you are, but he's a fan of yours like that. Does that mean a lot to you, the fact that he's sitting ringside for you and that he has expressed to people how much of a fan of yours he is?
You know, first time I watched Mike Tyson fight live, this like 2003, this was February, I remember this, when he fight with Clifford Etienne. And he knocked him out first round. I watched his fight like 6 or 5 morning in Moscow time. And you know, I was like, and I can't imagine like 2003, after 15 years, like 14 years, I'm gonna fight in Vegas and I'm gonna show in the last biggest event in UFC, I'm gonna show best performance of the night. And Tyson gonna watch my fight. It's like dreams come true. And you never know what happened tomorrow. And if you want your dreams come true, you have to follow this. Even you have injury, surgery, like everything is calm, you have to keep going, keep focus, and take your dream.
And just to ask you one question, or 2 questions about Edson. Number one, were you surprised that he was able to come back and finish the fight? I mean, you delivered so much punishment in the first round and he was able to finish. And number 2, his kicks, I mean, even after you pummeled him like that in the first round, he came out and fired that big kick at you. You had to stay alert at all times. Were you ever a little nervous at all, you know, as you're in there trying to take him down, that he's firing those kicks and, you know, he's knocked a lot of guys out with those?
I think if you go into the cage, like inside the cage with Edson, and you don't worry about his kicks, I think you're not smart fighter. You know, all the time when he kicked me, like landed, like knee, like my legs, my elbow, I feel pain. But I think about why I come inside the cage. Of course I know he's gonna kick me. This is not enough, he's gonna knock me out. I have to keep going. You know, when he kicked me a couple of times, I think about, oh, tomorrow I don't wanna go like, I don't wanna feel pain tomorrow when I go to back to Moscow, back to Russia. I don't want to feel pain inside a plane, like 15-hour seat, and think about this. And I think about this inside the cage, and I think I have to change something. You know, I want to give him respect, big respect. I try to finish him, but he's a very tough opponent. You know, and I want to give him respect. His coaches, Mark Henry, and other coaches, Ricardo Almeida. I know these guys very well, and. Thank you guys. Edson Barboza take this fight. He really wants this fight because he understands this. It's gonna be a big challenge for him. He wanna challenge himself, and thank you.
Khabib, do you feel at this point that you're now too dangerous for Conor to ever fight you? I know you've been skeptical that he'll fight you in the first place, but does this performance clinch that fact?
I think anybody can lose. Anytime, you know, nobody protect, you know, all greatest fighters lose, you know. But my plan is, when I go to the cage, I never think about, oh, maybe I'm gonna lose. No, I don't think about this. When I go to the cage, I think, oh, I have to catch somebody, because I'm the eagle. This is what I think. And if I fight with Conor, I think he have chance, like, about his boxing, maybe a couple minutes, I think. But what about if I'm wrestling with him all the time? Don't striking with him. Like, protect myself, movement, change angle, like show him take down box, show boxing, take down, change level, like Ken Velasquez style. But we have a lot of way. I can stay with my opponents, I can wrestling with my opponents, I can grappling with my opponents. My conditioning is better, my relaxing is good. Alhamdulillah, I feel my time is come, you know. To be honest, about Conor, I don't think. Like, I don't think about this guy. He have to come back, he have to defend his belt, and you know, I want to enjoy with my victory tonight.
Hey Khabib, congratulations on your victory tonight. I thought your performance was so dominant that Edson's corner should have actually considered throwing in the towel. A, do you agree with that? And B, do you think we should see more of that in sport, in MMA? You know, corners trying to protect their fighters more by actually throwing in the towel?
No. You cannot do this, I think. But this fight is like a bath towel. Like I don't know, but if I fight, I don't want my corner to put towel. You know, it's gonna be change your mind in future. You know, I don't know.
And there's one question, you know, I know the UFC still has plans at some point in the future to enter the Russian market. You say you want to be active next year, fight 3 times. Are you hoping that one of those fights could be in Russia?
Why not? Why not? But UFC have to work hard about Russia. I think they do good job around the world, but about Russia they do nothing. It's my opinion. They have to work. I am here. They can work with me, but they don't connect with me about promote UFC in Russia. I promote UFC in Russia without UFC. But I'm a UFC fighter and I have to do this. But if they're gonna promote this, I think they have to connect with me and we can do this together. And you coming to Dagestan and you see how it's crazy. Friends, we have like, when you come last time, I think it's summer or September or something.
Yeah, earlier in the year.
And we have big arena in Russia, a lot, like St. Petersburg, Moscow, Dagestan, like everywhere. And we have very big fan base. And from Dagestan we have 15 or 16 fighters in UFC. And for other republics too, you know, from Russia we have more than 25 fighters in UFC. And they can do this, but they have to work hard there, but focus on Russia. I don't know, but maybe next fight, why not? Like April, May, if they make show with me in UFC, it's gonna be great, you know, like my dream is become true, like fighting in main event, in the first event in Russia, UFC, we'll see. I am here, I am open for help UFC about promote this in Russia, and I think it's gonna be good idea.
Thank you.
Khabib, just one for me. You know, I've seen you fight in person a number of times now, but tonight in the arena, it seemed like the cheers were a little louder. Maybe the fan base is growing too. And I remember this week I was struck on the Embedded episode when you had posted on your Instagram you were out doing road work and a fan ran from his house to take a picture with you because he just happened to live down the road, which shows your reach is really widening. Do you sense that? Are you close to that? Do you feel like your fan base, the public awareness of you is growing at this moment?
I think I have a very big fan base, and tonight when I go to the cage, I feel my friends miss me. You know, they want I stay busy, and you know this is what I feel about myself. Like about interesting, I think. I'm interested from fan base because I grew up in mountain, you know, like I'm coming from nowhere. Like people need, who this guy with headgear, like nobody understand what it is, like people interesting, and he go to the inside the cage, he smash everybody, he's 25 and all. Who this guy, world champion, like everybody talk about him, where he from Russia. But originally he's not from Russia, he's from Caucasus, where from in Dagestan. Where he from born, you know, like if we born from mountain, he wrestling all his life with bears, you know, like this guy is crazy, you know. People think about this. That's why I'm interested. This is my opinion, and I agree with this, and I agree. And I'm gonna keep going, inshallah. I'm gonna keep going, keep smash my opponents, and take this belt. And my dreams. Retired, undefeated, undisputed UFC lightweight champ, becomes one of the greatest lightweights of all time. This is my dream and I follow this. And that's why I think people are interested about it. And always I give back for my friends. Sometimes they are upset with me because I'm injured, but they have to understand. I'm trained so hard. For what? For make my fans happy. And tonight I'm happy, my fans happy, and thank you so much for everybody, for media, for fans, for UFC, like for Edson Barboza, my team, Ali Abdelaziz. When I come here, like 4 years ago, I had injured ACL, you know. 2 years ago, I didn't fight. He protect me. He do everything like right with me. We do a lot of great job, and now we're here. You know, with 25 and all. This is not joke. You know, and I'm very about this. Thank you, guys.
Hey, Khabib, just real quick, 2 more questions for you right now. Congratulations. Do you anticipate any trouble getting Tony to agree to a fight? You said that you don't think Conor's coming back, but do you think Tony will accept a fight with you? He wants to fight Conor, is what he's saying.
I don't know about these guys. Where are these guys? When I'm injured, they talk too much, but when I'm healthy, I didn't see these guys. I wanna catch somebody. You know, like Tony or Conor, doesn't matter. Or maybe they're gonna fight each other, or doesn't matter. Maybe UFC, if UFC approve, I can fight with this guy same night. I swear, I don't joke. If UFC make this, I can fight same night. I can fight with this guy same night. Yes. Why not? Now I'm fresh. I'll fight with Edson Barboza 15 minutes. You know, and maybe I have to stay humble, you know, but tonight I have to a little bit smash these guys, give these guys back, because these guys talk too much when I'm injured. I don't want to be injured. I don't want to go to the hospital and make surgery, make rehab for months. I didn't want this, but sometimes this happens. But when somebody injured, you cannot talk about shit about this. You know, you have to stay humble. You have to stay focused on your job. But these guys talk about me when I'm injured now. Where are these guys?
Well, and Natalie, my final question, and I know that you said you don't think about Conor and you don't really care about him, but if you wouldn't mind answering this question, do you think when Conor sees a performance like you gave tonight, do you think he wants? Do you think he looks at that as a challenge that he wants to meet, or do you think he says, I don't know?
You ask me a question about Conor. I don't know what you think he watched or didn't watch. I don't know about this, perhaps. Maybe he watched, maybe not. I'm not fighting for Conor. I watch my fights. I don't know. I always watch my opponents. I watch Edson Barboza last 5 years, you know, and always when I watch, I think about this. Oh, I have to, if I fight with this guy, I have to do this. If I fight with the other guy, I have to do this. I always watch my opponents because this is my weight, you know. I have to watch I have to follow my opponent, you know. Sometimes when somebody asks me, what do you think about this guy? Oh, I don't know this guy, he fight featherweight or light heavyweight, I don't know. But he's lying, you know. If you're a professional athlete, I know all UFC fighters. I know all UFC fighters. This is not about only UFC fighters. I know all UFC guys who work here. You know, because I'm a very big fan, I follow my dream. I'm very interested about this sport, everything. He knows this too, but he's a little bit cocky. Oh, I don't know. When you ask him, oh, he featherweight or lightweight, I don't. But he knows this. You know, I don't want to be like him. I watch his fights. I watch all fights other my opponents, and we'll see. 2018 is gonna be big year for us. Very good year, inshallah.